Hey cycling community, you know who this is. Steve Brusis, the Cycling Greek. Have I got a story for you. Last year, about 2 months before Road Race Nationals, I went to the eye doctor for my yearly exam. As part of the exam, they take a mapping of the back of the eye to see if anything weird is going on or if there's been any significant changes. During the consult, the doctor comes back and he says, "Don't want you to be concerned, but just want you to be aware that you have plaque forming in the artery to your eye." First thing I thought of was me, arterial sclerosis, with my lifestyle, with my eating habits. But evidence is evidence. So it just so happened that the following week I had my regular physical exam. I told the doctor this, and the doctor said, "Let's take some genetic blood tests." I do that right away. Comes back and it says, "Your genetics are overall pretty good, but there's a couple markers here that show that you have propensity for arterial sclerosis." There were also some other markers there indicating some low-grade inflammation that was going on. So the doctor told me, ordinarily with your lifestyle and with your eating habits, I don't have to worry about you too much. But now we have extra evidence of the pictures, and so we should consider putting you on Lipitor. No way. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to come back next year, see what the numbers are going to be like. So 2 changes that I made were I started taking niacin, 300 milligrams in the morning, 300 milligrams in the evening, and niacin is used to help either prevent the formation of plaque or to help clear out the formation of plaque. The other thing I did was I even went deeper into the vegan lifestyle. I hardly eat any red meat, but I cut out red meat altogether. I love chicken. I can easily eat half a chicken in one setting and often eat a whole chicken in one setting. I cut that out too. And it happened to work out well because it was now a month before my Nationals road race, and it included significant climbing, and so I was trimming as much as I could, and it helped me trim even more. In terms of fats, I started cutting out fats that I truly did not need, and it was more subjective. I pretty much am aware of what's in the food that I eat. Now, each time I'm eating, I make a decision if there is more than a nominal amount of fats. Do I truly need to eat this for what I'm trying to accomplish? I did this the whole year. Never varied, never fell from the wagon. Fast forward to this year. I time my appointments, go to the eye doctor first, takes a picture of the back of the eye, compares this year's picture to last year's picture, and he tells me my plaque is starting to clear up in the eye leading to the artery. Good news. The next week, to my regular physician for my yearly physical. Tell me that information. He gives me a set of regular blood tests to do, come back on that, and where last year I had 78, this year I have 40 for my LDL count. He then proceeded to tell me that studies have shown that when the LDL count gets below 70, then plaque starts to be removed from the artery walls. Don't have to go on Lipitor. I'm going to stick with the eating regimen that I have, stay off the chicken, stay off the red meat, stick with the fish, and I do eat eggs every once in a while. The eggs usually come after huge rides, and we're talking like approaching 150 miles. And everything else is pretty much rice, plants, and fruit, with very little variation. So what I'd like to hear from you viewers, or actually read, are your comments on your experiences with arterial sclerosis, both good and bad. If I get enough comments, I'll make another video, mention those comments and discuss them. Also, if you like this type of video and you want to see more of them, give me a thumbs up and put that in the comments below too. And remember, in closing, comment, like, subscribe, The Cycling Greek.